We are well into summer here on our Southern Homestead. The garden and orchard have provided so much abundance. Our freezers are full, and I see a lot of canning and preserving in my future. Most of our crops have stopped producing due to the extreme heat we've been experiencing, and while we are definitely grateful for our long growing season, there are times when I long for those sweet fall days with a hot cup of coffee on a crisp morning and sitting by the fire on a chilly evening. Well, we're back at it again this weekend. We are hoping to finish up our mobile chicken coop and get our broiler hens out on pasture. It's going to be another hot day, but it's not too bad right now. I think the temperature is only about 80 degrees right now, 70% humidity. So I think we can work with that. Let's hope we get finished today. Michael is already out in the shop getting everything set up, and he's waiting on me. So I better get a move on.
Hey, we're gonna finish up the chicken tractor today. We're undercover here, so we'll keep the heat off of us. We have a fan going again. We're gonna wire up the rest of the chicken coop just to make sure it's good and tight. Then I have some smaller chicken wire to overlay it.
So we are ready to cut the chicken wire or hardware cloth, whatever you want to call it, to go over the entire structure. We just finished making all of our cuts for the rest of the hardware cloth, and we're gonna button up the back and the front, and then the structure itself will be pretty much done. We just need to hang our feeders and waterers and things like that.
Hey, we're wrapping up the chicken tractor. We're gonna put a tarp on it, maybe 2 tarps on the back end of it, and then drag it out. We need to get those chicks in there tonight. We hooked up a little, some hooks and things to hang the water and the food. And we're not gonna put any wheel mechanism on it tonight. We may consider that in the future. It is pretty heavy. We're gonna need to pull it with our side-by-side or tractor.
All right, so we're pretty much done with this chicken coop for now, and we're gonna move it into position right over here behind me in this little small pasture area, and we're gonna get them set up for tonight.
Making our way how God intended. Life on the homestead, recommended. When the going gets tough and you're done pretending. Life on the homestead, recommended. There's no more 9 to 5 when you're living between the pines. No more struggling to get by when you're living in God's life. Whoa. That's the homestead life.
Okay, everybody, we're about to move the chickens in place. Tammy's getting the food and water ready for them. We've got the new chicken tractor in position. It's almost dark. I think we all went through about 20 t-shirts. It was so hot building this thing, but it's fun working with your wife. You know, there was a lot of yeah from both of us because we were tired. But nonetheless, it's what she wanted. Mama got it, so Mama's going to be happy for another day or two, and then we're going to have to move on to another project. That's what homesteading is all about. Make Mama happy, work as a team, and we're good at certain things. We're not experts at everything. We just do our best.
Whoa, that's the homestead life. No more 9 to 5 when you're living between the pines. No more struggling to get by when you're living in God's way. Whoa, that's the homestead life. Whoa, that's the homestead life.
Well, it's the next day. The chicks have definitely settled into their new habitat, and seems like they're enjoying the pasture life. If you're not familiar with meat birds at all, these are Cornish cross. They are not cute at all. They're actually kind of ugly. They're fat because they're bred to eat, and that's pretty much all they do. So the sooner you can get them out on pasture, the better, to encourage them to forage a little bit instead of just hanging out at the feeders. And what I do is leave the feeders on from early morning till evening, and then we'll take the feeders out of the chicken coop and of course leave the water. And so they have 12 hours with food and 12 hours without, so they get a little break and they're not just constantly gorging themselves. Thanks for joining us on the homestead, friends. We'll see you next time.